Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. I hope you are doing well. Today I'm going to share with you everything you need to know about Hero Strike. This will be like an A to Z of guidelines. So I've broken down everything into 3 parts, and you are welcome to skip to any part that you already know and go straight to the part you like with a list in the comment. So let's crack them down. To start, we're going to go through some basic rules about gameplay. We will get to answer some questions like how's the winner decided, what the little green orbs in the map do, what does a number 9 above somebody mean, and what should you do when that somebody is you? Should you just kill as many opponents as possible, and what do you really get out of taking them down? Auto aim or manual aim? What should you go for? And what is the plus icon beside a skill for? And things you probably should know about the control in this game. The current mode in Hero Strike, and also the only mode, is a 3 vs 3, where you get to be matched up with 2 other players in the same team against 3 opponents in the other team. All goal for the main goal, which is to outscore the other team by the time the battle ends. Score only comes from the stars collected, not the kills, which I think some new players might be mistakenly assume. Superstar come after a while, which is very important because it doubles the score of the team who has it, so it works like a score multiplier. In the first minute and a half, there are like 1 to 3 star spawns each cooldown, which is few. But as the time goes on, more and many more stars come per cooldown. So generally I've seen that in the early stage, the focus of everyone is more collecting experience orbs and trying to level up. Though you still have to keep the stars in mind. I'd say it's the most chillest period in the whole battling time. But the combat is going to get very hot when Superstar falls. Everyone fights aggressively for it. Lots of skills and furies purposefully saved for that moment. As the time goes, the combat become more and more fierce between the 2 teams. The team with Superstar try to keep it while still have to go up the map and get new stars as they come more, like I said. So Superstar is a game changer, but still it does not guarantee a win. You can't hide at the base and play safe once you have it. Because as toward the end, stars come out a lot more. The other team will have a chance to up their score pretty fast. That's why I love this gameplay. You must remain active, cautious, and strategic literally at all times. Otherwise, even if you're winning with double gap score, like say 60-30, you can still be defeated in the very last second. A notable mistake I've seen many new players made is that they kind of refrain from collecting stars once they see the number of their hero adding up to 9. Just stop there and don't go up when they try to collect more. So I'd like to make it clear, there is no limit in the number of stars each player can carry. Whenever you collect a new star, your team's score is going to go up. That should be obvious if you have the habit of keeping your eyes on the scoreboard. So if that's the case, what does the number 9 above the hero mean? It says that if the hero has fallen down, this enemy is going to get up to a maximum of 9 stars from him, no matter how many more he's actually carrying. This rule is probably to encourage players to take the active playstyle, not to play too defensive and hide all the time. Again, that's what I really love about this kind of gameplay design. Now you've already know the number above the hero is the maximum stars that you can take from him, you might have developed an understanding of who to chase after. Will you just be a blind, bloodthirsty, go kill anyone you can, no matter how poor they are, or only hunt down the players who are fed up with the number 9 above? However, a thing you might not know is that in some situations, you might still want to kill the poor guy. Not because of the 1 star heal up, but mainly because the kill will get you XP for leveling and it's convenient to do so. Then it's still not a waste of ammo and time. In case you didn't know, the higher level an enemy, the more XP you will get from taking him down. So far I've seen this game as sort of having more free-to-play elements than some other mini MOBA games. One of them is that you get your hero leveled up inside the battle. It's another thing that you gotta keep in mind besides the stars, because in each higher level you gain 3% health point and 3% attack damage. At the maximum level 10, you're gonna get 30% stronger than when you originally started. And I doubt it boosts up hero speed a little, but I'm not very sure about that. New XP ores will take a while to spawn, so when you are first dropped out of the spaceship, don't go after your teammates because they'll sort of take all the orbs on the way and there will be not much left for you. So choose a different lane and try to get as many orbs as you can in this early stage.
Babadoo!
Match over. Glorious victory. Glorious victory.
Next up, we're going to get to know more about the control. There are auto aim and manual aim for driving your attack. If you want to do a normal attack, hit and drag the main fire button. If you want to attack with a skill, then hit and drag that skill's icon. So for some who might ask which way to go for, I'd say it very much depends on the hero and the skill you use, also the enemy you want to land your shot on. To auto aim, you just basically tap the fire or single skill button and it's going to automatically pick the closest enemy to deliver the shot. Out of the 3 enemies, the one with the yellow circle on its bottom is your auto aim target. If that's who you want to attack, just go ahead and tap the fire or skill button. The shot will land on him. But if you just want to, say, finish the guy from further who nearly died, what you do is drag the button toward the target's way, and that's manual aim. I'd say while it's highly up to the situation, auto aim is generally better for tank characters, while manual aim will better control the shots from assassins and marksmen. One more thing I want to add here is do not be super reliant on auto aim. Try to learn your way to master manual aim. As when you progress to higher levels, you're going to meet more and more experienced players who will most of the time land their shots quite accurately by manual aim, and that skill is going to help you in the long run. Next up, I'm going to go pretty fast through the summary of heroes, skills, and fury, then we can finally jump to the most exciting part, tips for combat. Hero Strike is unique in many ways compared to other MOBA games, and one of them is that you can choose 2 skills to bring with your hero to the battle. This sets out to produce so many game patterns with many hero and skill compositions, you will never have a dull moment, but find every battle a new surprise. Now let's dig into the heroes. Each hero has a special attack called Fury. While each of them is unique in their own way, they are grouped to 3 types: tank, assassin, and marksman. Tank heroes have much more health points, but move slowly and deal less damage except for when they're right next to the target. Marksman heroes, on the opposite, have the longest range out of the 3 types, deal more damage, but are low in health points. While tank is like the protector of the whole team, marksman is the attacker, assassin is the finisher. Assassins generally have the highest move speed and deal the most damage per second, and most players often adapt ambush strategy when playing assassin. They often do surprise attack and the ones who finish the opponents. I'll go deeper into each hero in another video, now we'll just go on to the skills. We currently have 18 skills, and most of them are pretty cool. Understanding what each skill really does and how to control is critical if you're going to win any match. Skills in this game do many different cool things. There are skills that ultimately for dealing a ton of damage. They're Deadly Beam, Bomb, Grape Shot, Super Rocket, Laser, Power Fan, and Flamethrower. Then there are skills for stunning or slowing down targets, like Bullets Volley, Ice Ball, Intoxic Fluid, Black Hole, and Meteor Slam. Another type of skill helps the hero flash forward to a pace really fast, like Ghost Fade and Crazy Charge. Some of you get invisible, some to heal or defense, or draw enemy up like Rocket Plunger. The interesting thing that most of you might not know is that those skills, while can be decided into groups due to their similar nature, each always has a unique combo of functions. For example, Black Hole both draws enemies to the center and stuns them. Bullet Volley, besides stunning, can also do slight damage. With Ghost Fade, you can flash forward and then back to the original place and so on. While we don't have time to go to them all, for now I highly recommend that you read the skill descriptions, look at their stats, and try them all out in the esports special event if you don't have one already. Then think about what's the best way to use them. Those all can be interesting to do. The question that I guess everyone's going to ask most is which hero goes with which skills? Due to the unique nature of heroes, furies, and the skills of this game, the answer list will be long. Like it will go on and on. You can be creative all you want with them. For now, I will list out some compositions with how to use here for your reference, but please don't let them stop you from creating your own combo. And comment below to share with me yours as well. I'd really like to know your favorites too. Finally, let's get into the most exciting part in my opinion, which is some tips inside a battle. A technique I'm going to recommend first is about how to move. As most of the time people will use auto aim, I see that moving on a straight line makes you a very easy target. You will end up getting lots of shots if being chased after by someone. So I suggest that you should train yourself a habit of moving left to right, or you just kind of go in a zigzag or move in an unpredicted direction. Just don't constantly keep on the same straight line if you think that someone is aiming at you. Or you might also want to do that while you're shooting. That will help to avoid lots of hits. Second is when you have a long range hero like Big Papa. You might want to try out this tip. If there's a wall in front of you, go to the edge of it, aim down, shoot your shot, then go right behind the wall again. It's going to make it incredibly difficult for you to get hit, and then also your shot is still going to go through your opponent, so it's very good for protection while attacking. There are situations where you're being chased by an enemy. Like I said above, it would make it an easy target if you just keep moving on a straight line back to your base. The straight way is the shortest way. You might end up dying soon. If possible, I recommend that you jump into a nearby bush. And if you are low on HP, just try to move back and forth inside the bush waiting to heal. Don't fire back. The bush can save you because it sort of immunizes you from the auto target of a hunter. Also, the enemy can't see you. It might take a while for him to figure out where you are to drive the shots. And if you are lucky enough, he might just quit on you. Next, if you're playing tank heroes like Vanka or Breaker, you might want to know two things. First is you are the one who has the most hit points, so it might not be a good idea to hide all the time. If your teammate who is, say, a marksman and trying to attack and the opponents are shooting back, you might want to not hide, but get to the front of your teammates, make yourself a target and get the hit so that your marksman can be alive to fire the shots. Remember that you are fat and hard to be killed. You are supposed to be a protector for your teammates. Second is tank heroes do a slight amount of damage by a normal attack from afar as the shots spread out in a wide range. But when the target is right next to them, Victim gets all the ammo and the damage taken is huge. So remember not to get too close to a tank hero. While when you are a tank, save your ammos for when the enemies are at closest. So those are all for now. I hope you find all the tips useful. Let me know if you have anything to share. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to click on the link in the description for a gift code. Thank you for watching and bye!